Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. By supporting me in this video, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for that like. Now, Kenyans, Edwin Sifuna, who is the Secretary General of ODM Party, is coming out bold, delivering bad news to William Samoei Ruto's UDA government. Upon his argument, he is now saying that those who are like portraying themselves as if the spokespersons of the ODM party or associating ODM party with their mess in UDA, ODM is having their leadership. And their stand is they are not part and parcel to William Ruto's UDA government. Those who are in Kenya Kwanza government and these individuals that came from ODM, but them, they are not into the mess of the Kenya Kwanza government. And going forward, Kenyans must understand that they are still in the Azimio. They are going to play a big role to make the Kenya Kwanza government to be accountable. And so, Edwin Sifuna is trying to say that those who are saying that now officially ODM party is in the government, it is not so. And those who are even expecting that in future politics, ODM party is going to be part and parcel of the Kenya Kwanza government, it is not true. As if that is not enough, Kenyans, before you listen to Edwin Sifuna, he is coming out to say that those who are in the government that came from the ODM party and they are now CSS, they are now not talking what they were talking about as agenda in ODM or Azimio. Because Edwin Sifuna is trying to relate this. While Oparanya was in the ODM, Oparanya is still in the ODM, but he resigned so that he can play the role of CS better, But now Edwin Sifuna is saying it is so ironical that now Edwin Sifuna is telling those who took Hustler Fund that is going after them. Yet he is the one who said that those who borrowed the Hustler Fund should not return the money. But now he's declaring a war, saying that is after them. So Edwin Sifuna is saying it is ironical. I want you to listen to Edwin Sifuna.
I was supposed to respond to some of the things that he said.
Because you said Mount Kenya politics is there for today, but you can jump
because you have allowed people who have no knowledge of issues of ODM to speak on ODM.
Okay.
When it comes to Mount Kenya, I'll keep quiet and listen to them. This is what I was saying, but I need to clarify something.
It is true. I'm not a member of ODM.
Let him finish.
I'm a member of the Democratic Party.
Let me say what I want to say, Ruku. You'll tell us about
I'm not ODM.
Please. Okay. Absolutely. So don't speak for ODM. Okay. But you cannot have the Secretary General of a party seated next to you.
Trevor,
and you want to speak for your party.
We are privy to some matters.
Who says you should be the one to give us a position of
we are privy.
Trevor,
we are privy to some matters. ODM.
I want to say this.
Yeah.
We will tell our own story. Ruku is not the appointed spokesperson of ODM. I am. And I will tell my story. I will tell the story of where the party is. Truth does not change depending on who believes it or not. The truth will remain the truth. Do you know there are people in this world who think the earth is flat? Even in the face of evidence that it is not. So when Ruku decides that he's going to believe the things that he has heard in bars and other places of entertainment, instead of hearing directly from the horse's mouth, then you see that is his own problem. Now, the position of ODM, for instance, the policy position of ODM on the Hustler Fund was very well elucidated by Oparanya when he was the deputy party leader. When he goes into government, he speaks a different language. That is not the language of ODM. When he goes in there and he starts saying, now he'll start chasing around these young people. When I was with him, at Kamkunji telling young people, and I said it even on this show, that take that money because a promise was made to you during the campaigns, that you will be given money for free, it will not be a loan. You don't pay it back. That is the position of ODM. That's not what he is saying. These people don't run policy proposals by us. Yesterday we had a Central Management Committee. They didn't come to us saying the proposals like Wandai. Wandai was supposed to appear before my committee on energy this week on Tuesday to explain to us how he can be throwing bashes at home, yet Kenyans have no electricity. He ran away. A three-term member of parliament, in fact, the letter that came from his ministry was that he was on a familiarization tour of Olkaria. There is no way you can do 3 terms in parliament and you have not visited the critical infrastructure of this country. I am sure one day he has had opportunity to go to Olkaria as a member of parliament. He was running away. We will ask those difficult questions because they don't come to us and explain to us the proposals they are taking to government. And lastly, Trevor, the president himself said very clearly during the swearing in of these ministers that they are going there to implement the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. That is not ODM's agenda. In fact, if people within the Kenya Kwanza regime themselves cannot explain to you what bottom-up is, how do you think members of ODM would fare explaining that thing? I can assure you, those people are not there to do ODM's bidding. They are members of the Kenya Kwanza cabinet. So Ruku will try, and I have seen this concerted effort to push ODM. Some people are pushing us out of Azimio, others are pushing us into government. Please, we can walk, we have feet, Ruku. If we decide today we are going to join with DP in Mount Kenya East, you will see me there. We are bold people, we are bold political party. Lastly, on what Murio said, I am not an expert on Murima, but I happened to be in Muranga last weekend. I can confirm that I have heard the things that he's saying here are being said on the ground there in Muranga. My brother Trevor, let nobody lie to you that anything has changed. I am telling you, even parachuting people like Wandai and the Sijui, Oparanya and Mbadi into government has not addressed the issues that have been raised by Kenyans. Those issues remain. The issue of unemployment, nobody has talked about it. And the simmering anger, nobody should lie to you that Kenyans are now happy. No Kenyan is happy. The issues that brought protests and people to the streets have not been addressed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the statement of Edwin Sifuna. And so, they are distancing themselves from the mess of the Kenya Kwanza government. They realized that any case, they were going to play a role of defending William Ruto and being part and parcel of Kenya Kwanza government is like someone who is having suicide, politically speaking. So the ideology and agenda of ODM does not rhyme with the ideology and agendas of UDA party. You saw what they stood for. And for now to come and start praising William Ruto with his fake and shocking agendas, this is just a betrayal to the people. And so the ODM party has restructured to come back to their right senses. That going forward, it is Opiyo Wandayi, John Mbadi, Oparanya and Joho who are appointed, not them in the ODM. And so ODM must remain in the Azimio, and going forward, they are going to play a role of forcing this government of Kenya Kwanza to be accountable. And that is the message that we are having from Edwin Sifuna. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, he's the Secretary General of ODM. Yesterday, they had and they restructured the ODM party. As Nyang' Nyong'o was given now opportunity to act as party leader, And so going forward, I know things are going to be new in ODM. And the so-called, what we were saying, that ODM is going to be part and parcel of Kenya Kwanza, we are being told it is not true. ODM, even in future election 2027, we are being told they're not going to be part and parcel of the Kenya Kwanza government. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are being told. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till you meet in another video.